Welcome back to a new video here at Life with the Bridges. In this video we are taking Teddy to Port Lymph Zoo, which is one of the most famous zoos in the UK. It's about an hour and 45-minute journey from us. We are heading to the zoo with my brother and his missus and their child, and yeah, we're looking forward to it. It's something we've had booked in the diary for a long time now. Last time myself and Katie went to Port Lymph Zoo was actually after I proposed, and I took her to the zoo to stay in an overnight safari lodge because her dream is to go on safari, and so that was the closest thing I could get to. That's where we shared our celebrations of our engagement, which was a magical moment and a magical weekend. We had a little golf cart that we were able to drive around the zoo with, which was absolutely fantastic.
Whoa, Mr. Bridge, hold your horses. Did you just say you got engaged and took Kate to Port Lymph and drove around the zoo in a bloody golf buggy? Now that sounds like something that we need to rewind time and go and see those two baby faces. This is a short story of how two kids fell in love at a young age, but life got in the way, only for them to find each other again. I had planned this for months, creating clues to place around the local area of memories and places we'd shared together growing up. All I gave her was a bunch of clues, a basket, a GoPro, and told her to film the whole of her journey. Each clue had pictures on it and a poem reminiscing about our memories and gave hints on where the next clue was. The clues were taken on a treasure trail around special places, collecting white roses at each spot. Once she had found all of her roses and visited all her special locations, the plan was that the treasure trail would lead her to me. Her last clue told her that the white roses had a meaning, and they were to be put on the grave of her grandma that had recently passed away, and make her the first person that we told that we were officially engaged. After lots of tears, my plan had worked, and it was off to share the news with Katie's grandma and lay the roses upon her grave. This was incredibly special, and something we'll remember forever. Kate thought the surprises were over, but I had organised with the help from my mum, her mum and dad, to be at a surprise celebratory breakfast around my parents' house. I then gave her clues all the way to the destination, and she had to work out where we were going to celebrate our engagement. We finally arrived at Port Lymph to spend the night and let the celebrations commence as a newly engaged couple. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is a short version, is how myself and Katie got engaged. And last time we went to Port Lymph Zoo, and this time was going to be even more special, as it was going to be with our boy. Anyway, where were we?
We haven't quite got that luxury. We're just going to use a pram instead. But yeah, looking forward to taking Teddy there. Stick around to enjoy our time at Port Lymph Zoo.
Hello everyone. I was just admiring the spring bluebells, which is very odd because this weather feels like winter. It's cold again, it's raining. Yeah, so grim. I don't know if you saw in our latest episode, or it might even be in this episode, we were supporting some friends and others on this year's 2024 London Marathon. I have signed up to be in the ballot for next year's London Marathon, but the odds of getting in are quite slim. Who knows? I did sign up for this year's, but I didn't get in, so maybe next year's my year. I'm absolutely not a runner, so what I have done is signed up to run for Great Ormond Street in October for the Royal Parks in London half marathon. So what a way to warm up. Yeah, so nice way to give back to the hospital that saved Teddy's life so that they can continue their amazing work to help give other families like us a second chance with their babies. We'll put the link in the description to our page. If you'd love to support us, then obviously we'd be extremely grateful. Zero obligation, but I know so many of you so generously want to help in any way that you can. Just hiding from the rain under a big tree, and it suddenly reminded me, not sure why it reminded me, it's just on my mind. In our loft we have a giant teddy bear, like life size, like human adult size teddy bear, which originally I got hold of for Teddy's first birthday, which was going to be a teddy bear's picnic, but subsequently we ended up in Great Ormond Street. So what I'm saying is, if Scott enters this half marathon, I think he should give this bear a piggyback for the duration of the course, and of course that bear must have a Super Ted cape on. So yeah, what do you think? Vote below for Super Ted piggyback or not. No pressure, Scott.
Ted, off to the zoo. What are we going to see?
Lions.
Lions.
What else, Ted?
Monkeys. Ooh, 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 ooh. Support Lim. Teddy, we're nearly at the zoo. We're going to see some animals.
Yeah.
We're here. We're at the zoo. You go see some animals. Yeah, yeah. Can you give me a thumbs up? What a glorious day for a zoo. Weather never stops us though. We're no fair weather zoo visitors.
The animals are going to be hiding.
I'd like to say this is going to be a little bit better than London Zoo, to be fair, where all the animals will be outside flourishing, but if I was an animal I'd be tucked up inside, so this could be another zoo visit where we see no animals. It's not meant to last all day, so hopefully it's just a quick shower and they'll be outside bounding around, playing in the wet weather.
We tucked ourselves away in a little cafe out of the rain whilst we waited for my brother to arrive and the rain to stop. Teddy, on the other hand, was having a great time, talking absolute gobbledygook. Maybe he was talking to the animals. I mean, he beat cancer, so it wouldn't surprise me if he was bloody Teddy Doolittle. Or maybe he wasn't Teddy Doolittle. Maybe he was just a little toddler with a sachet of tomato ketchup, interrupting the poor lady in the corner's nice peaceful breakfast. With the rain finally passing, we decided to head out for a little wander in search for a tiger for Teddy, whilst having a look at all the other accommodations that Port Lymph now offer.
What is it, Teds? Tiger. So at Port Lymph they do so many different accommodations, and they do a tiger lodge, which is one of the most famous ones. And that is the living room there, where the tiger can walk up and down the window. Incredible. But they're extortionate a night. I think it's about £1,000 a night to stay in something like that. Are you hiding? Boo! Time for a coffee to warm us up. What's that, Teddy? A dinosaur! Big one!
Where's it, Teddy?
Hello.
Wave! Up, oh, up you get. Go and say hello to the yellow one. I feel like a couple of parents helping their son out. Oi!
Wait. Wait. Wait.
But uphill is tough, isn't it, mate? So we have booked at 2:30 to go on the full safari tour around Port Limp, which takes you through the Africa and Asia part of the safaris and all the different animals, which we actually did when we came here when we got engaged, but it was a long time ago now, so I'm looking forward to seeing it. Travel around on this big ginormous truck, which is amazing. But we're just waiting for my brother and his missus to turn up, and then we're going to head around the zoo.
Steps.
Steps?
Yeah.
What, do you want steps across here?
Yeah.
Come on then, hold Daddy's hand safely. Oh, look at the state of that behind. That looks like it needs some Sudocrem on it.
Did you want me to apply some for you, sir?
Oh, look, Ted, they're cleaning each other. Oh, big monkey. Ooh. What do you think, Ted? The monkey go, ooh, ooh, ah, ah.
No.
You want to see something else?
After walking around and seeing lots of animals for the kids, it was time for Teddy to nap whilst we had some lunch back in the same restaurant as myself and Katie shared our celebratory engagement meal.
What is it, Teddy? Oh no, there's a squirrel. Wow. Hello. Are you saying hello?
With a quick post-pizza walk around the dinosaur park for Teddy, it was time to head on our safari.
We just had a lovely pizza and I'm absolutely stuffed to the brim, but now we're going on our little safari trip. Cool, Port Limp is good and it is lovely, but it loves a hill. Look at old Kate. Gee whiz. I can't wait to sit on my ass for 45 minutes and be driven around the park. We've walked up about 100 hills. Whew! And my old legs are feeling it now. We're going on a safari track, Teddy. Let's go. You're going on your very first safari. Wow, Teddy. Look at that. We're going on, aren't we? Off to see some animals. Whoa! On a safari test. Show Daddy, what have you got? Another gift shop? A lion, wow, you lucky boy. Yeah, a lion added to the end of his bed with the rest of the zoo animals that he houses in his bed. That is us done here at Port Limp Zoo. It's been fantastic. The weather did hold up, which was good, and we actually saw some animals. So yeah, but we've got one little tired cub on our hands. We're going to head home for a nice chilled evening and a nice way to start the week.
Wow!
doing?
Wow.
Are you a penguin?
With myself and Katie both busy at work, it was time for Teddy to spend the day with his nanny and his auntie.
Teddy, where are you? Oh!
Hi,
Did you hide it? How did you get there? Where's Teddy gone? Teddy, where are you? Oh!
Oh.
Your steering's off. Whee! Off you go! Move your steering.
Whoa.
Turn the steering. Steering. Crash.
Help.
Oh, you need to turn the steering. Look.
Help.
Wow. You driving a car?
The car.
You're just gonna fly the seagull. Say 1, 2, 3, fly! Oopsie daisy.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Fly!
4.
You stuck?
Okay.
Put your arms down.
Down. Down. Down. Down. Down.
Go under through the tunnel. Wiggle. Wiggle, wiggle. Wiggle.
Father like son, Teddy was getting his practice in hunting for treasure with his auntie and nanny, in hope that in years to come, maybe he'll be the one making treasure charts for his future wife.
In the bucket. Ready? Yeah, good find.
Look. I see that.
More treasure. Go on. Jump. Whoa.
Do you remember back when we visited the New Forest and this horse had an itchy bottom?
I mean, I think this one's got an itchy bum. Teddy's got an itchy bum, look, he's scratching it on the post.
Well, I think Teddy has a touch of the same and he's using the same technique that he learned off the horse. Yucky, that's enough bum scratching for one day. Just about time to end this video. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to our channel, hit that join button if you're interested in being a member. And remember guys, live for today, as tomorrow is never promised.